much. It has been 2 months, a month and a half? I feel like 2 months, but I think it was only like a month and a half since I posted a video. But hello, how are you? How do you do? What have you been reading? What have you been eating? What have you been watching? What have you been experiencing in life? I am back again. I'm so sorry, you guys, for my leave of absence. I went back home to Hawaii to visit my family, my mom, for the summer, and I am back now, and I read a bunch of books and I bought a bunch of books. Today I will be sharing with you my early first 2 months of summer book haul. Some of these books in this book haul I received. Okay, let me just tell you real quick. I was gone for a month and a half. And when I came back, there was literally, my whole table was full of books. Oh, by the way, let me mention, you guys probably noticed something different. I moved around my bookshelves in the back, so I have half of one, 1.5, 2.5, 3.5 bookshelves back there, and I just love them. I love them so much. They're all together and it feels like a library when I walk in my room. But okay, anyways, we're gonna talk about that in another video. I have a 2017 bookshelf tour coming soon, so don't look too closely yet. These are some of the books that I received while I was gone, as well as the ones that I bought when I was back at home. So yes, let's get into this. So I went on many great adventures this past month and a half, and one of the first books I got when I actually visited Molokai, which is one of the Hawaiian islands. I'm from Oahu, and I was staying on the Big Island, but we went to visit Molokai because I have family on that island, and I picked up this book right here, and it is Molokai by Alan Brennert. The cover is absolutely gorgeous, you guys. This book is actually based on true events. If you guys don't know much about Hawaiian culture, Hawaiian history, when Columbus came and discovered the Hawaiian Islands. When Columbus came to the islands, he brought with him diseases and a bunch of stuff from Europe that, you know, the Hawaiians had never been exposed to before. So a lot of them got sick. One of the main things that came, I believe it may have come from China originally, was leprosy. And it was basically, it's a disease that weakens your immune system and makes you prone to all of these different diseases and things like that. The Hawaiians got leprosy and were exposed to all of these new diseases from Europe at the same time, and a lot of them got really sick. All the people that suffered from leprosy were sent to Molokai, which is where this book takes place, to Kalaupapa, which was like this little fishing village, and once you were sent to Molokai, whether they thought you were sick or not, like if you even showed any hint of sickness, they sent you there. So even if you weren't sick, you became sick. This book follows a young girl, a young Hawaiian girl, which is so cool because I hardly ever see like my ethnicity represented in books. So it's so nice to finally have a book that takes place where I'm from and has like Hawaiian language in it, and it's just awesome. This book follows our main character. She's a teenage girl. She has her whole life ahead of her. She's from Oahu and she just has big dreams until one day a little spot shows up on her, which is like the mark of leprosy, and so she's sent to Molokai and has to now survive in this death village where everyone's dying, everyone, like, there's no hope once you're sent there. And so it's kind of her story, and once again it's based on true events, and it just sounds so good. And I actually got to go down to Kalaupapa when I visited Molokai, so I started this book when I was down there. I'm like 30 pages into it, but it's really cool because I've been to all the places that they're talking about in this book. So yeah, I'm really excited to read it. The next book I got, actually, you know, continuing on this Polynesian Hawaiian book theme we have here, which I'm so excited because, like, I hardly ever, like I said, get to read books that have my ethnicity in them. But anyways, okay, so the next book I got was actually from my Nana, and this is Myths and Legends of Hawaii, Ancient Lore Retold by W. Day Westervelt. So this is basically just about different Hawaiian legends and stories and things like that, and I grew up hearing a lot of the stories in here, but it's nice to kind of refresh and read about them. So once again, I actually started this one too. I'm like halfway through, but yeah, this is filled with sort of like short stories about different myths and legends, but they all tie together. So an awesome book so far if you're interested in learning about Hawaiian culture and stories and gods and demigods and deities. So yes, the next two books I got are by a self-published author, and I have a story to go along with this one because, okay, So in Hawaii, it's not uncommon to stop by someone's house randomly without calling or texting them first. Like everyone knows everyone, and everyone's like a friend of a cousin, and you're somehow related to everyone too, which is like just a part of like the culture and everything. When I was up on the Big Island staying with my Nana or my grandmother, she knew someone who knew this author that lives in Hawaii, and we drove to her house. Okay, I didn't know her, my grandmother didn't know her, but some lady that we met knew her and gave us her address to go and stop by her house, and it was just the story. Okay, I know this sounds really stalkerish, but I promise this is not weird in Hawaii. Like, this is just like normal everyday, okay? Her name is AP Jensen, or that's her pen name anyways, and she gave me both of her books and told me about her, and I'm so excited to read her books now, and they're both self-published, and she signed them for me, and she is actually a really popular author in the ebook world. Look up AP Jensen because she has like so many books out, all self-published on Amazon, but her first book here is Birthright, and the second one here is Heart of Shadows, and they're both like supernatural fantasy books, and so far I'm like halfway through the first one, and it's so good. It has like magic and like powers in it, and it's just awesome, and she was so sweet. She, like, the author was so nice. Like, she wasn't even creeped out that we like stopped by her house, and I was just like, hi, I'm a book reader, I heard about you and I just wanted to come and meet you, and anyways, she was really cool with everything, so yeah. Okay, and the last book that I got when I was in Hawaii was this one here. So we went to Costco. I was like, you know what, I'm not buying any books on this trip because I'm gonna end up having to pay extra for luggage. We were in Costco and there was a book section. I'm like a magnet when it comes to book sections, okay? So I just like was drawn to the book section, and the first book that caught my eye that was on sale for $14, and it was the bonus edition, and it comes with a poster. Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare. Lord of Shadows is out, and I have not read it yet because I'm in the process of reading Shadowhunter Academy Tales, so I'm not going to start this until I finish that, but I got Lord of Shadows! So happy that I finally have it. If you don't know what Lord of Shadows is about, like, just start from the beginning of every Cassandra Clare book ever written, and then you'll get to this one, okay? Anyway, so I picked up Lord of Shadows at Costco. I love Costco. They have just everything you need. Food, Lysol wipes, books, everything. It's a box of new releases that I received from Penguin Random House, so thank you so much to them. The first book here that I have, I'm super excited about, but also a little nervous about. This author also wrote The Wrath in the Dawn, which I really didn't like. If you guys remember my previous wrap-up video, I gave it like 4 out of 10 stars, and I really didn't like it, but I'm not the kind of person that just judges an author based off one book. If I did that, I probably would have never like discovered The Raven Cycle, because I really didn't like Maggie Savater's first series, the werewolf one. No. Anyway, so I'm gonna give this author another chance. I'm super excited because I've only heard good things about this one, and it is Flame in the Mist by Renee Ahdieh. This book follows our main character. She's the daughter of a samurai, and she has a twin brother, I believe, but back in these times and in this culture, you know, women, their kind of only purpose was to marry and things like that, which is like, no, excuse me, I'm more than that. Our main character, she is very intelligent, very smart, and very skilled, but her father just wants to marry her off. So she's sent to go and meet this new suitor, and their caravan. I just read caraval, and I'm thinking of caravans now. Anyways, they travel in cart, buggy, caravan thing, is attacked by bandits, and our main character, she's the only one who survives, and she is destined and determined to get revenge on these people that attacked her. She dresses up as a boy to go and hunt down these bandits and find them, and it just sounds like a Mulan story, but I was told that it's not a Mulan retelling or even related to that, so I'm not sure, but it sounds awesome, and I love books with kick-butt females, so it sounds like it's gonna be really great. Next book here I'm so excited about because it takes place in Nigeria, and it just sounds so unique and something that I've never heard before. It has magic in it too, so bonus points. Akata Witch by Nettie Okorafor. I think that's how you say her name. But yes, so this book, okay, I don't know, the cover is like super white so you can't see it. Let me try to just like go back a little bit. This book follows our main character. She is born in New York but is living in Nigeria now, and she is African American, but she has albinism. I believe that's what it's called, but she is an albino. So her skin and her hair just doesn't have any color or any melanin in it, and it makes her skin really sensitive also. So she really loves athletics and soccer and doing stuff outdoors, but because of her condition, her skin's really sensitive to the sun, so she can't do any of those things. She's always kind of felt like an outcast and an outsider, and is just like, until one day she finds out that she is actually a rare witch and has magic powers, and starts training to become a witch, and learns how to like do multi-dimensional travel or something. But it just sounds so awesome, and I'm so excited, and I love magic, and I love books that take place in countries that I've never been to. The last book that I have to share with you guys today that I'm, again, super excited about is The Girl in Between by Sarah Carroll. Now this book, I believe it's contemporary, but there might be some magic element in it. I'm not sure, but as of now, I believe it's contemporary. This book follows a girl and her mother. They're both homeless and were living on the streets originally before they moved into this abandoned mill, and they have been kind of like hiding in this mill for a very long time, because if someone ever found out they were living in there, they'd be kicked out and have to live on the streets again, which is really, really rough for them. This book follows the story of both of them and what happens when developers come and want to take the mill away from them, and it's actually a pretty short book too. I'll probably end up reading this very soon. Those are all the books that I have to share with you guys today. I'm sorry once again for being gone for so long. I am back, and I also have a new schedule. I'll be posting videos every Tuesday and Thursday starting next week, because this week I am still very jet lagged and I want to post videos that aren't on Tuesday and Thursday, so there'll probably be like a bunch of videos after this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, keep reading, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!